Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for a face shave using a soap that I really enjoy actually. It's a scent which I never really knew anything about until wet shaving came along. And that is the Stallion from RazoRock. Now it's an oud cologne scent. So it says here an intense burst of oud cologne. And I just love it, it's beautiful. I wish I had the splash to go with it because I reckon the splash would be quite nice. It's a beautiful scent, really is. Now before I go anyway, I just thought I'd just pop a little bit of a view on there. No, the wife hasn't been beating me up, and it's probably not what you want to see, a fucking hairy armpit, but defensive tactics, Jesus, takes the fucking life out of your arms. Squishing the shit out of them. Right, brush for tonight is that RazoRock brush. Now these brushes that I've got at the moment that I've just received from Rare Bestows, this one and the Wolf Whiskers. This one in particular is going to get quite a bit of use over the next couple of weeks, just to help break those boar fibres in. Now one thing I will say about this RazoRock soap, it doesn't last very long, which is nice because I can buy another one, but it doesn't last anywhere near as long as some of the other soaps. It's a smaller tub, I think it's a 4-ounce tub, so it's not going to last as long as a 5-ounce tub, but yeah, it just sort of doesn't seem to last very long. I'm chewing right through this one quickly. I think, if in all honesty, because I like the scent on this will be pretty close to being one of the first soaps to leave the den in terms of emptying the tub. So I finally managed to watch, I still haven't watched all of it actually, believe it or not, but I managed to watch one of Flash Boredom's videos again, and yeah, the guy's funny. He's got a good sense of humour. Really enjoy it. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking knackered. Right, let's wipe the face. I've got pretty much a day's growth. Let's scoop the excess out of the tub. I always get a great shave with this stuff. Hopefully I continue to. Now I do actually have a tub of RazoRock sandalwood, which was sent over to me from Nav in return, well, along with other things including the Ann herb, in return for the Rockwell razor. And I'm not going to use it. I had that many reactions to the RazoRock soap in the white tubs that I decided it's just not worth the risk. Right, so the RazoRock brush, I should have really, I love the smell. I should really have spoke about it at the start, but I didn't. Now the knot that's in here is a 24mm AP Shave Co. premium mixed knot. So it's got badger here and it's got boar here, and it is absolutely incredible. The face feel on it is absolutely amazing. Yes, it's scrubby, it's very, very scrubby, and you think it's going to start being scritchy or scratchy, and it doesn't. Dipping the tips, just adding plenty of water in here because I've overloaded the brush, and this is a really good soap and it does take a lot of water, it just soaks it up. Good knot, should I say. Soap, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not tired, I don't even really know what I'm talking about if I'm honest. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that that is a phenomenal lather. That's just exceptional. It really is. Right, the Razor for today is the RazoRock MJ90, which is split into 3 at the moment. Going to be popping in a brand new Supermax blue diamond blade in there. Double wrapped, very, very high quality blades. I love this razor, just lines up the blade perfect. Right, here we go, with the grain. Just had a shower. Had a really long day at work today. The training chassis, it's not even work yet. Up at 5 AM. Caught the train at 5 to 6, 5:55. Got to the training centre at 7:05. No, 7:20. And then got stuck straight into defensive tactics with my squad. As we had it first up today, and I just wanted to make sure we were at least had a good idea what was going to happen. That we had a good grasp on it. And I think it made a big difference. Right, now this blade feels thick in this razor. I can't really describe it. It doesn't feel. It's very smooth still. But it doesn't feel as smooth as it normally does. Slickness on the Stallion, as per usual, is very nice. It's not as good as your top soaps, but it's definitely a good quality artisan soap. It's got excellent properties. Phenomenal. Can't really say much more about this brush. The soap I know works great, but for an actual hairbrush, for me to get lathers like that consistently, it's pretty impressive. Lovely. So I've got one parcel coming, probably tomorrow, and that's me. There's nothing else in the mail, nothing else turning up, nothing else that I know of. There's no parcels coming from America anymore. Nothing, oh, it's all going to be nice and chilled. No spending of money, because I can't afford it. What I'm doing at the moment is saving up for a higher quality camera. Gonna dip the tips. Well, that's outstanding. Really impressed. RazoRock soap smells great, performs really well, lathers easy, and it's cheap in America. It's not super cheap over here. Yes, that was a sort of against the grain. Haven't talked much in the shave. Beautiful, what a shave. Nice and simple finish tonight. Straight whisker, afterburn. I'll just show you the back there as well, full focus, and it has, no problem. So that's all the ingredients and everything there. Very, very nice moisturiser. Don't need loads of it, I've probably put too much on there. Right, just rinse the brush out. And it's not a super dense knot, it's not like a, when you squish it together it's sort of, you can make it quite small. But it feels dense on the face, feels luxurious on the face. And it's only going to get better with a few ladders into it. Beautiful. Rinse the soap out. And that is a wrap. RazoRock the Stallion. Using that darn rod brush. The 24mm AP Shave Coal Mix knot, which lost a hair, one hair I think, on the face. But other than that, nothing. One thing I love about the Stallion is it gives your brushes a beautiful scent. It really sets into your hairs and your brush. Brilliant. RazoRock MJ90. I have to say, with that razor, that blade in there, wasn't the most comfortable shave for me today. It was smooth, but it didn't feel right. So that blade will be popping out of there. I'll probably chuck it. I don't really keep blades if I don't have a good shave with it. It puts me off using it again in this razor. So it seems to work better with thinner blades like the Gillette Nassettes and pretty much all the Gillette blades, and the Persona Lab Blues and Med Preps, which are also quite a thin blade. Doesn't seem to work. This is quite a thick blade, similar to thickness to a Kai, and it doesn't seem to work very well on that razor, I have to say. So for me it's not great. As you can see, compared to last night, there's quite a bit of redness on my neck. I did feel it when I put the aftershave balm on. A little bit irritating, a little bit of irritation, a little bit of burn. But overall, still a great shave. Really happy with that. It's very close. And managed to get a little bit against the grain here with no real irritation, which is nice. Finishing off with Stray Whisker After Balm. And that's another one done. I'm exhausted at the moment, so these shaves are actually getting harder and harder to do, but I'm going to stick at it at the moment. I'm not going to burn myself out. It's a shave at the end of the day, I enjoy it. So it's something I have to do every day anyway, so I just do it on camera, but we'll see where it goes. I might slow down a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 a week, maybe 2 or 3 a week, I don't know. We'll see how I go, just in this period of training where it's a little bit tougher. Once I get out there into the job, it's a different kettle of fish, as they say. Anyway, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And if you haven't checked out Flash Bodum yet, jump on over there and have a look at his channel. Funny guy, funny Welsh guy. He's not German. Don't know where the fuck I got German from. And I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.